What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Listen or Don't podcast. I'm Taylor.
I'm Steven.
And Shabazz.
And today, today we got a lot to talk about. A lot.
We've got a lot to talk about,
But
it's only going to be a maximum of 20 minutes, so
Definitely not.
stay tuned.
Give y'all
folks.
more than 20 minutes. But, fellas, where do y'all want to get started? You know what I'm saying? It's a lot, so just pick something and...
Yo, I've had a lot going through my mind lately, and that is a curly-haired white boy named Jack Harlow.
Oh, my gosh. And what about Jack?
And I just want to be the first to say on this super chill podcast that we're having today. Yeah, you know, I feel like we're diving right into the stuff, Taylor. I think we need to let the people know that today we're having a nice and chill podcast, you know? Kind of like you walked into a nice tea shop.
Interesting.
Anyways, are we talking about Jack Harlow's new song?
I would love to talk about Jack Harlow's new song.
Okay.
I just quick point out. Why was Jack Harlow on your mind all day?
Oh my gosh.
I just wanted to point that out real quick. But also, I'm not gonna lie. I intentionally was trying to be one of those niggas that hated Jack Harlow. But
Why?
for some reason, what do you mean why?
Why, though?
Player haters ball.
Oh my gosh.
Hate. No, but honestly, I'm salty that I fuck with.
First class.
Yeah, I'm salty
Yo.
I fuck with it.
You asked me why I've
But
had...
the sample is fire though. Let's just get out the way that he sampled one of Fergie's like best songs, and it has Ludacris on it. Like that was a good moment.
Yo, does Fergie have any classics?
I don't know.
Like solo or with the Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah,
Like-
solo, I don't know.
Like, does Fergie have any solo classics? Hold on,
What's
let me-
the song? Fergalicious? Like, well, that...
Yeah,
but that's-
Fergalicious for her.
Yo, yeah, that's I'd say that's
Fergalicious.
a classic.
Glamorous, to me, is a classic, so, I say those
Damn,
two.
she got 11 mil monthly listeners.
I would
on
say she got a
Spotify.
song named Clumsy that features.
Oh, I know that song.
That features so.
Is that a classic?
Oh,
though?
shit.
Wait! I'm trying to say the remix had Soulja Boy on it, and at the time, with Soulja Boy being one of the biggest artists, that was a classic. Only because of Soulja verse though.
Yo,
I'm just saying.
I don't know if
I'm
I've
just
heard
saying.
that. I don't know. I've heard the song. I don't know if I've heard the remix, though.
I think Duchess might be a classic by Fergie because it has Fergalicious, that song you just said, Clumsy. It has London Bridge.
Oh, I remember that song. I remember that song. Yeah.
It's a
Okay.
classic album.
Shout out to... Hey, somebody give Fergie her flowers. Like, yeah, okay.
Yo, is Fergie the best female rapper?
Okay.
Yo.
He didn't even acknowledge it. He was just like, I'm gonna keep going.
Yo. All right, Nicki's number one, but can Fergie be number two? Let's put Fergie's discography next to Cardi B. Cardi B ain't got a Fergalicious.
Is Nicki number one?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go out there and say definitely.
Yeah, who's
Nicki
number
is
one?
No, I'm asking. I mean, I'm not saying she can't be. I like Nicki. I'm a fan.
Who you got as number one?
I mean, it's
I didn't say it wasn't Nicki.
No,
I'm
I'm
making
saying-
sure.
Yeah. We don't get the barbs on you or
No, I'm-
anything. Taylor's shaking in her boots right now.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just want to go out.
Nicki.
I just want to go out on record saying I have no connection to the Barbs.
It sounds like y'all are real barbs. I don't know. No,
I'm not gonna. Now I will say, I fucked with Nicki because I fucked with, in Young Money's heyday, like at their pinnacle, I fucked with Young Money the entity. So whatever that means that came with Young Money, I fucked with him. So that means I fucked with Nicki, I fucked with Wayne, Drake, Tyga. Like I was fucking with Young Money, Cash Money in that like span where they were like running hip hop or they had like the biggest records and shit. And hell yeah, I was spinning all of them, including Nicki.
Me too. I was too. I think that was, if we're talking about like runs in hip hop, they had one of the best. One of the best for sure.
I don't know, bro. They might have had one of the best, but TDE, I feel like, had one of the best runs that had accolades with it. Because SZA was getting the Grammys, Kendrick was getting Grammys.
Well, SZA just won her like first Grammy.
You want to talk about
the song with Doja Cat.
Control didn't get a Grammy.
Yeah, but if I don't want to talk about star power and records and shit, TDE does not have a Drake or a Nicki.
Kendrick isn't a Drake or Kendrick and SZA aren't Drake and Nicki, bro.
Well, you cannot compare SZA to Nicki for real.
Oh, and they both don't rap. But like, if you're saying
Nicki
you can't
too,
say,
though.
bro, TDE.
Nicki also raps though.
No, I'm saying like
You mean sings?
SZA doesn't rap, but I'm saying
sings?
SZA
I say you
doesn't
mean
rap.
sings because SZA doesn't rap. You
Yeah.
said Nicki also raps. You mean sings?
Yeah, he said Nicki don't.
But what I'm saying is like you said, TDE doesn't have a Nicki or Drake. That means I'm talking about star power when I talk about that.
You can't compare SZA and Nicki at all. Or you can't compare.
But I'm talking about star power. You said they don't have a Nicki or Drake. They have Kendrick and SZA. That's their Nicki and Drake. They're two biggest.
It's not.
It's not.
artists.
I see what you're saying. It's not on the same level though.
Yeah,
I
see what you're saying, but I would say, okay, in the argument of longevity, like SZA not running the game as long as she did as Nicki, and Kendrick's not running the game as long as Drake did. Like you got to think about Drake came out before fucking what was it, around 2008, 9 or whatever, and still he just put out an album last year. Granted, no matter how you felt about
almost
it, like
15 years.
Yeah,
of just...
he's still been consistent with the music. Like we're still waiting on some new Kendrick.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like as far as longevity, you can't compare the two. Like not only have they had longevity, but they've also been a lot more consistent with the drops and had a lot of big records. Like Young Money if you want to compare Young Money records to TDE records, it's not gonna stack up equally at all. Because all TDE has now on some like hip hop shit, I do fuck with TDE, you know, but that's me as a hip hop head. Everybody not a hip hop head. If you want to go with like big records and like the impact of records, the Young Money records and TDE records, I feel like are not gonna. It's not gonna. Young Money is definitely gonna slight TDE. Like they gonna outweigh TDE and records. Bro, I agree. You gotta think about Wayne's discography, and then Young Money has 2 compilation albums, all the Drake shit, all the Nicki shit, like. It's just not gonna add up.
But do we count Drake shit as Young Money?
Yes, I would say.
Do we count his whole discography as Young Money?
I would say probably after Take Care, you can split it off. Maybe you could probably split it off around Take Care. Maybe Nothing Was the Same. Maybe after Nothing Was the Same, you could like split it off.
Whichever album doesn't have a Wayne feature, that's what I consider the end of the Cash Money era of Drake.
I think that would be after If You're Reading This It's Too Late then. Because that had Wayne on it.
I definitely...
So, Views. I think Views is the end of Drake's Young Money days. Or just like, as far as like being, or publicly being branded to Young Money. It's more of him
doing... the last one. It's the last Wayne feature out.
Yeah. So, Views is where it would start. Like,
because then he started siding with Kanye. That's like when he was fucking with Kanye and shit. But back to the SZA thing. SZA has won a Grammy every year since 2018, with the exception of 2020.
SZA, okay, let me make sure that, because I mean, and I'm not discrediting her. I just want to make sure that we're getting the information right.
I know, I'm looking at it.
I just don't think for me, you can't like compare no other female artists.
I'm comparing labels.
But the thing about it is, now,
she's been nominated, but she just won with Doja.
I feel like at the moment,
she's been nominated. Yes.
Now, at the moment,
American Songwriter has won 21. Okay, including 9. Okay, dub. GG's.
At the moment, TDE could swing with Young Money, of course. Like, for sure, TDE could swing at Young Money. But I'm saying, like, if you want to talk about discography, nah. Like, in the moment, like, Kendrick come out, if Absol come out with some more shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think Schoolboy Q dropped a new song. The name of it is slipping me. Hold on.
But do you think, while you're looking for that, because obviously, like, we talk about Young Money's run and everything like that, but times, I mean, obviously, today's music industry is a lot different than 2009. So I know you saying, like, you know, Kendrick, you know, he'll release something and he'll go ghost for a few years. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like now that's not so much like a knock on him because he's not the only big artist that does that. You know.
Who else?
I mean, like the really big artists, I guess. Because I mean,
J. Cole's been consistent.
Okay.
True, but I mean, well, yeah, he doesn't go ghost.
I've started to like J. Cole more and more because he even admitted to like that whole no feature thing. It was like, damn. It was kind of like, damn, I want friends.
Yeah.
And I fuck with that. So we talking about J. Cole. What about J. Cole's label versus TDE?
I definitely got.
They have fire competition.
Dreamville's watching TDE. And as far as talent,
okay. As far as talent goes, okay,
like,
but
bro.
But as far as like,
are you coming off the rip? Oh yeah, that new Schoolboy Q song, by the way, is called "Soccer Dad."
Okay.
Yeah.
Soccer Dad.
And so I think as far as talent and let's say rapping ability, like, honestly, in every way, it don't even matter because who would you like? TDE got SZA, but Dreamville got Ari Lennox.
Ari Lennox is fire.
Ari Lennox is fucking fire.
I love Ari Lennox.
And then you like they got Jid, is it bass or bass? Bass.
Yeah.
All right.
I see what you're saying. TDE, though they have more star power, it's only coming from two people.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Dreamville,
They can't
all
get-
those people you named, all fired
Yes.
and have fire albums.
Yeah. See? Dreamville's watching TDE and in that department.
Yeah. What about I'm trying to put the Dreamville dudes versus Eminem.
No.
Versus like D12.
Oh, you know what?
Oh,
let's go ahead and
okay.
get into it. Yo,
Yeah,
honestly,
let's get into
honestly, Eminem, kinda whack.
I disagree highly.
Game definitely better than Eminem. I fuck with M. Like I fuck with a lot of his old shit, freestyles, his ruckus shit, like a lot of his like Tim Westwood shit. But yeah, no, like he's known for being that dude, but honestly, in reality, he's not really that dude.
Why? But why are you comparing him to Game? That's such an odd comparison.
Yo, the Game is better. Yeah, Game even said he was better, and I thought about it.
So what?
Honestly,
What is?
not
I mean,
only-
I can. Go ahead. No.
Get your shit off.
No, I'm just saying, but like, I just feel like that's not a good comparison. Like, if we're gonna compare him to somebody, I mean, obviously, I'm gonna disagree with you on the fact that thinking Eminem is whack. I don't. Why is he? Why you have to give me something as
Okay, the Game is a way better battle rapper.
I'm not talking about Game. I'm just saying.
No,
like, but you saying Eminem is whack. Like you.
I can tell you why Eminem's whack.
Go ahead.
You can consider Eminem's whack for the same reason the Beastie Boys. No, I'm talking to you.
So race?
No. The Beastie Boys was literally because, Run DMC, right?
Yeah.
Beastie Boys is just white Run DMC. Run was like, yo, let's market it. It's literally Beastie Boys was created to push white rap. That's the only reason why Beastie Boys created. Run DMC created the Beastie Boys to tap into the white market. That's like the same thing with Eminem. Though Eminem is like, I've heard pretty much every Eminem album, and I'm still not an Eminem fan. I've tried hard, time after time. But I do think Eminem, number one thing, Dr. Dre was like, all right, let's market him to this other kind of audience. And not even like the white audience. The white audience, but it's also like the people who are like real into like dark shit. That's why I like Eminem, because I'm into like the horrorcore shit. The few songs I do like by him.
I definitely think that Eminem paved the way for a lot of artists today to like be in like that strange, weird.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
The Hobsons and everything
and
like that.
I definitely
don't ever
fuck with
mention that nigga's name ever again on this podcast.
Yeah.
Yep. What's wrong with?
Nah,
We're not talking about that right now.
Wait,
We'll
what's
get
wrong
to
with
it.
Hobson?
Yeah,
Hey, this is
I
out of
don't
me
really listen to
taking
him
out
like
taking out my headphones and walking out.
I don't know. You have to get me. So I don't know what you're talking about. No, but
Yo.
no, I don't listen to him like I used to. But I don't know what the issue with him is. But anyways, we're not talking about him right now. I think I agree with you in a sense of like Dr. Dre probably did use M to tap into a certain type of audience.
He can't rap.
True. I mean, yeah, but I mean, was rap like it's not like, but it's you said because like even with the Beastie Boys comparison that you're talking about, you're saying that Run DMC created the Beastie Boys to tap into the white audience. M rapped before Dre. He went to Dre. You know what I'm saying? So I can see if Dr. Dre went and found a white boy and was like, "We gonna turn you into this," but he rapped before Dre. Now the trajectory of his career, had kind of created a lane of its own. You know what I'm saying? I agree with you there, but I mean, when you say whack, I mean, you just gonna like, if you're talking about like content, like him rapping about weird shit, if it's not for you, that's cool, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's whack. Go ahead.
Hell no. I don't respect this nigga. Like, Eminem.
I wouldn't say I don't respect him.
No. You didn't like let me finish.
Okay.
Eminem is known for, let's just keep it real. Eminem is known for battling.
Okay.
He's known for battle rapping. That's how he came on the scene. This is what he's known for. He shot diss tracks at a whole bunch of people in the industry, right? The Game also has had plenty of beefs. And I would dare say also has a great catalog of music.
He does.
Yo, reason why I say Game better, the Game's beefs and battles are way more credible than Eminem. Like people, like I get it. I think Eminem is a dope lyricist, but Eminem has never really been battle tested. Like I've never seen Eminem be put on the fighter. Like people want to be like, oh, people are scared to go at Eminem. But let's keep it a buck. This nigga Eminem has battled Christina Aguilera. Like I'm gonna let you finish, but I'm gonna let you finish. But his biggest body on the microphone is Mariah Carey. His biggest
it's a fire diss.
This nigga went. he had a back and forth with the Wild 'N Out cast.
No, okay.
And, no. And he had a debatable with Machine Gun Kelly. He hopped on a track with 50 Cent and Busta Rhymes, and they all dissed Ja Rule. Like this nigga's battle rap history is garbage, trash. Like he dissed like niggas like Benzino and shit. Like
he dissed Eminem first.
Listen, Eminem has never really battled anybody. Like if Eminem is so good, why he ain't never went after nobody credible? Like I've never heard this nigga diss like Nas or just anybody.
Because he respects Nas. He's like, why would you diss somebody you respect?
Why wouldn't you diss Jay?
He's cool with Jay. Look, okay, so I hear everything you're saying, and maybe it's because I'm not. Go ahead. No, go ahead, because I'm gonna talk a while.
Yeah, I just understood what you're talking about when you're talking about how you're. Yeah. Eminem is a whole white dude. I just understood what you're saying. Eminem's a whole white dude. You can't just be beefing with all these niggas.
He does it all the time.
You can't be beefing with Jay. You can't be beefing with like Lil Wayne and shit.
Time. He's dissed Lil Wayne before.
He has.
Yeah. He does it all the time. He diss niggas all the time. And then he comes out, and a lot of the new artists that comes out, like the fucking Yachty's and all of them, he dissed all of them. And it's like, yo, this nigga does not have like. I feel like Eminem bows out. Like what you were saying, like why would you diss somebody you respect? Like that's the person I feel like it would, out of respect, you would try to battle them. It don't have to be personal. You just trying to do a temperature, like a skill. Like you testing the waters with your skills. Like this nigga has never. He could have battled Kendrick. He could have battled Drake. He could have tried to battle Jacob. For the top MC slide.
Then listen.
He doesn't have anybody on his resume. Even Drake has had one at Pusha T. Even Drake has
listen to what I'm saying.
Drake has Meek Mill on his hand.
I understand what you're saying.
Nobody that Eminem battled is Meek Mill caliber.
I understand what you're saying, but if you're gonna say that about him, then you're gonna have to say that about literally every rapper. Yes, because you're talking about he hasn't been battle tested. So what?
He's a battle rapper.
No, not anymore. You can't keep him in that lane.
That's true. Yeah, you can't keep someone like that.
Just because that's how he started out, so he's gonna have to do that his whole career now. That's not fair.
Yeah.
Everybody who really listens to Eminem knows that Eminem battling is his life. Like that's the reason why he puts so much emphasis on lyricism.
He's past that point though.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
Still battles.
Okay.
If somebody disses him, he battled Machine Gun Kelly and had a debatable with Machine Gun Kelly.
And that's fine. No, but listen.
Trash.
Listen, and that whole Machine Gun Kelly thing, he only did that because of his.
No, I don't want to hear the excuses. I don't want to hear excuses from him.
I got you, Taylor. After you say that,
I just want to say, because the whole thing with his daughter and everything like that, but that all that aside, that doesn't matter. Just because, okay, you're not a father, girl.
Then I would be able to make the excuse for Drake with the push shit. But I'm a big Drake fan, and even I had to let that rock. It's hip hop.
That's not okay. To get back to the original statement, which you said, which Eminem is slick whack. All of this battle tested shit. That's still nothing that you said.
Better.
Who?
Rush the 5'9" better.
And that's your opinion. I'm never gonna go against somebody for having an opinion.
Better than him.
I disagree. I disagree there, but that's fine.
I'm willing to pull it all out on the line and say that Eminem does not have a mural. Go and listen to Mural by Lupe. He does not have a mural.
That's fine.
That's not even Eminem's spectrum.
You're bringing more stuff into it. It just the initial statement. Let's stay there, okay? Your whole I'm never gonna get mad at somebody for having an opinion. If you think somebody is better than somebody, you're like entitled to that. So you saying that Eminem is whack is cool, but like you just because the whole battle thing that you're talking about is not backing up your initial statement of him being whack. What's whack? Like, are you talking about content? Are you talking about, because you said that you think he's a good lyricist. So, what's whack here?
The way that he rhymes and puts it together, I give him credit for that. His content, a lot of his content is whack.
Is it whack because it's not for you though? Because you can't say that. It's a lot of rappers out, the new people y'all be listening to. It's not for me. They make good music, but I would never say they're whack. It's not for me. My bad.
Eminem. His history of battling, trash. Eminem has to. Okay. Let's get this. Eminem. Okay, I will settle and say Eminem is a great artist. As a battle rapper, trash. He gets no credibility with me as a battle rapper, and that's because of his battle rap history. Drake has better battles. Everybody, Game has had better battles than him.
That's fine, but what's whack? I'm not talking about battle rap because I feel like this turned into something that wasn't the initial topic.
Okay, let's go with this. Okay, so I would even say a lot of his bars don't hit the same no more. His bars have not been nearly as great as they used to be, and it showed in that Machine Gun. That Machine Gun Kelly diss track that he put out, them was some of the most trash bars. Like, you cannot say that song was fire. Like, this nigga had oatmeal bars. He was rapping about cereal and shit. Like, that shit was fucking trash.
I mean,
Kill Shot was trash.
Okay, but I mean, have I liked everything that Eminem's done? No. And especially, I agree with you on some of the newer stuff. I haven't really been fucking with, but I still wouldn't say that he's whack. But anyways, I feel like we're talking in circles here. But
does he have whack tendencies?
Sure, but I
just disses a lot of black kids.
He what?
He disses a lot of black kids. That's most of the new artists that come in. He diss them.
The black people be dissing the black people.
I'm waiting for him to diss white Drake.
Huh?
I'm ready for him to diss white Drake, aka Jack
it's probably coming, but honestly, Eminem's trash to me. I feel like I'd body Eminem.
No,
it's not that great. Just because you know how to rhyme.
You got
words.
something to add to this, Steven? Because like I said, we're talking in circles.
After a very heated argument and fight by
Eminem's trash.
Taylor and Daryl, we have to
compared to the game
because Taylor just walked up and just
Shabazz, Will Smith. Shabazz. It's not worth it. But Shabazz is delusional. Just know that
doesn't
much.
have a documentary.
All right.
Man, get the fuck out of here. Anyways, next topic.
Eminem doesn't have a
Are we staying?
Eminem does not have a documentary.
Oh, I was talking about a movie documentary, not the Game album. But
next topic.
Are we documentary? The Game album.
Whatever. Kind of does.
No, kinda does not. That's not even.
He kind of does.
No, you can't say he kinda does.
Wait, are you saying
you're hating?
Doesn't have a classic album?
I think the Game has more classics than M.
And that's just not true.
I think
anyway, are we staying on music or are we moving
songs
on?
And he's a dope lyricist.
We staying on music or are we moving on?
Let's move on. I'm tired of you hip hop nerds.
Eminem's trash.
Y'all get the back.
Shabazz is delusional. That's what it is.
Eminem's not that good.
He can't back it up, so
I can.
You can't, because what you're saying is not proof to somebody's back.
Okay, let's think about the Game's last diss track, and let's think about Eminem's last diss track. Can we just compare their last diss tracks?
Because I still don't understand why why you're comparing the game and Eminem. That's
Because
a trash comparison right now.
The game.
So what?
That's what
He
that's
probably
what
says he's better than a lot of rappers. So we can prove he's
I
delusional.
just want
and move on.
all the listeners to compare that. All you got to do is go and compare the game's last diss track and Eminem's last diss track.
Nigga is comparing the game and Eminem, bro.
That's because the game brought up that he was better rapper than Eminem, and I agree. Yo, go back and listen to the game's last diss track was towards Meek Mill. Go look that up on his Ooh remix, and then go look up Kill Shot. He battled Machine Gun Kelly.
So
trash. You haven't, and he had a debatable. How is Machine Gun Kelly how does his diss track debate with Eminem? Yo, hold on. Okay,
read these lyrics so we can move on. I'm so done. Read the lyrics so we can move on.
Are you eating cereal or oatmeal? What the fuck's in the bowl? Milk? Wheaties or Cheerios? Cause I'm taking a shit in them, Kelly. I need reading material. Dictionary. Yo, get the fuck out of here, Marshall. Pack that shit the fuck up, boy. That shit was trash. I'm good on it. Bars or hot garbage. Yo, I'm good on it.
Let's move on.
Yo.
Children. Literally. Let's move on. What are we talking about next?
What's the dark whites?
That was yours.
Yeah.
Wait.
Damn.
Let's skip that. Oh, let's keep it. Actually, let's stay. Okay, let's just get all the hip hop shit out the way. Fabio Foreign dropped Bible. That shit certified heat. I fuck with it. I fucked with pretty much most of the songs on there. It was actually not a lot of skips on there for me personally, and I thought Kanye executive produced it and Mike Dean mixed and mastered it. So sonically sounds great. I mean, I know people were saying there was a lot of features on there, but yeah, it was like mostly R&B features. Like most of the people that were featured on there singing or whatever, and I thought that they used their skills pretty good, like their talents wisely, and I felt like everything blended. I thought it was a well-rounded album.
I agree with everything you just said. I just wonder why is it not selling?
Yeah.
I wonder if they pushed the whole produced by Kanye, executive produced by Kanye thing further, if it sell more. But I also feel like it's because when Fabio first came out, it was, hey, and he says it on, I think the first track. I don't know how you thought you were going to make that quiet.
Yeah, I don't know.
But he says on the first track, like, I got rich off A, which is like, I don't know why, but whenever, like, rappers who usually say yeah or A, I love it when they say, I got rich off saying yeah.
I think the reason why it's not selling as much is because a lot of street rappers mostly push street, and so when they mostly push street, it's only gonna be the streets that's listening to it a lot, and like most listeners that would like listen to a lot of different music or whatever, like they probably see him as not getting like huge or whatever. They probably had the impression like he wasn't gonna ever have like big records, like he was gonna be an artist to have like street anthem records or whatever, but not like the big records.
I hear what you're saying, but I feel like this album, I feel like that's what's stopping people from actually listening to this album. Yeah. Because this album is more than just
exactly
street hits.
Yeah.
I was actually, after I heard that his verse on Kanye's album, I've been tuning into Fabio, and Fabio, whatever he raps makes me feel like whenever I hear Yachty rap, it's just like gets me mad excited because I'm like, damn, this nigga can spit.
Yeah, he had a lot of good. Overall, I just thought he had some samples on there. Like I know he sampled the DMX verse from Slippin', like the hook. Mm-hmm. He sampled, I think it was Ellie Goulding, I think Lights or whatever, that song that TJ was on, but it actually came out fire. Like he had some really good samples on there. I just thought the project overall was pretty dope, and I feel like for me personally, I don't think. I guess maybe if Kendrick drops an album this year or whatever, I think Kendrick's just gonna do a temperature check when he drops his music. But I don't think we will get that much of a well-rounded album until Push drops.
Do you think King of New York? Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear that Cardi B K Flock song?
No, I'm not even gonna lie. I did not spin that record.
Yeah, I feel like.
For me, it was like I heard Cardi B on so many like stripper records. Like once I found out she was on a drill record, like I was kind of like, eh.
Bro, I am an avid enjoyer of Cardi B. I like the way she talks. I like the way she looks. Everything Cardi B does.
Was the record fire?
Huh?
Was the record fire?
Yeah, bro. Cardi gets me hyped. And like the way she had her hair, it was like, it was red.
Yeah.
And it had like, it was a bandana though. She had it designed like a bandana. And like, I just love Cardi B's energy. She's just one of those people where like, I don't want to see you fail. Because I feel like I see you and I just fuck with you heavy.
Yeah. I'd say I do like when she like raps. Like I fucked with her verse on back when Blueface first came on and she did the Tatiana remix. I was fucking with her and shit like that. Like I feel like she had a really great rhyme and she a dope artist and shit. I don't know. I didn't know how to feel about preparing to hear Cardi B on a drill record. Like on a New York drill record.
She in New York. Okay, I have this thing. Taylor, I feel like you can chime in on this bad boy. You've heard like New York drill shit. Yeah. Some. Why do they have to have the do like that one like noise? Like
that's part of the sound.
But stop.
That's the sound.
You can do it better. Like the Kanye Fabio Foreign song off Donda, he does the or whatever the fuck we want to call it, that drop.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But he changes it up a little bit. But I feel like every time I hear that sound, it's the same with everybody else. It's like dubstep. Like dubstep has the build up and then the drop. That's what New York.
I think that's like. If you really want me to be honest, I think that part is a staple of the pop side of those records. Like as far as like getting it to like sound really good in clubs, because just like you said, like with the electronic music, the dubstep music, like those records are gonna get remixed a lot or whatever, and it's gonna. I mean, people gonna fuck with it. People who like electronic music or dubstep music is gonna fuck with it even more once it gets remixed into the dubstep versions or whatever, and then people gonna fuck with it in the club. So I feel like that's why they added a lot in their music is to fuck with the club side of it, I guess, or whatever. Get their record spinning in the club. The more the clubs fuck with it, then that's more people who fucking with the record.
But it closes your shit down. Like New York clubs would fuck with you, but like I feel like Atlanta clubs, like are they trying to hear that same drop every time? Like,
but my thing is, whatever area, they're probably like big areas like New York, Atlanta, and then like West Coast are probably gonna be mostly. They're probably gonna be mostly whatever. They're gonna be mostly whatever, like whatever the area. Like Atlanta's gonna be mostly spinning Atlanta artist music.
Right.
I feel like you gotta be able to like break. You gotta be a global artist to break the spectrum for a lot of people. Like Drake, Kendrick, J. Cole, just Lil Wayne, Nicki. Like those are just a few examples of who can break that local spectrum. Like with the West Coast, like West Coast got a big they got a big movement, a big culture. So like most of the records that are gonna get spent are like West Coast artists. Same with Memphis. Like Memphis got their own culture. Like a lot of the records that's gonna get spent in Memphis are like gonna be Memphis artists. Like you look at artists like Key Glock, rest in peace, Dolph. Dolph was really big. You got Yo Gotti and all the CMG. Like look how many artists are coming out of Memphis. Like Memphis has a sound. Tay Keith even helped produce a certain sound or whatever. Then they got 3-6 Mafia. So it's going to be mostly Memphis artists. And then you can look at how Houston is. Like they're more than likely going to be mostly listening to Houston artists, whether that's old generation, a new generation or whatever. Like Sauce Walker is holding down a lot of that Houston energy.
I put my dad on a Sauce Walker. I put my dad on a Sauce Walker and I was like, yo, this is the last of the Dirty South. Because bro... You know, I love music. I know it's horrible, but I love music that talks about pimping.
Yeah.
And yo, sex trafficking goes hard on the tape. That's all I'm saying.
We do not support sex
We don't
trafficking.
support.
Great music,
Yo,
but we
no,
don't support.
definitely don't support. But I do support Sauce Walker's music because his shit is fire.
Yeah, have you ever heard Gorilla Pimp by Project Pat? That I played that song to my mom in the car because she was trying to say like her music isn't bad and this and I was like, Mom, listen to Project Pat. And I played Gorilla Pimp and had her listen to the lyrics. That shit is fucking awful.
Yo,
but it's heat.
for all our white listeners, Project Pat is from Memphis, not Houston.
Okay.
Dirty South though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I see where you're going. For sure.
I feel like you just tried to play me, Daryl.
No, I didn't. I was trying to make sure our listeners knew.
Are probably 2 white listeners.
Yeah.
You guys are
Two.
informed now.
Hey, Taylor, you listen to the podcast.
Anyways. we still.
Yo, what we on now?
Shit, I'll tell you what I'm on. PCP.
Okay.
Okay.
I will hope not.
Because just check it out. Like 3-6 Mafia, right?
Yeah.
They were on PCP and they changed the rap game forever.
Why
don't
like
I
you know
think-
that for a fact?
Fuck yeah, bro. Niggas ain't on no demonic shit unless you're on some PCP. Hold on, let me look this up. All I'm saying is, if you do a little bit of PCP, you'll change the rap game.
You'll also ruin your life.
Niggas get shot every day and niggas ruin their life every day.
Yeah,
You know?
but I feel like.
Yo, honestly, speaking of getting shot,
Oh, yeah.
is the baby the new 50 Cent? Yo, he just shot another nigga.
50 Cent got shot. He ain't never shot a nigga.
But I mean, not as far as like getting shot, but just being like this kind of like hip hop bully who goes around and
That's
like.
Yeah, was he?
Tekashi
No,
is-
okay.
No,
Is he-
50 Cent.
he's 50 Cent as far as the trolling, but 50 Cent, like really before the trolling era, like he used to put hands on niggas. And the baby been putting paws on niggas. He been shooting niggas. Like the baby's been wilding, bro. Like all this shit that rappers be talking about, like the baby's cat.
Yeah.
But isn't he justified though? Didn't somebody break into his house?
Yeah.
That makes it even better.
But
He's
like,
been justified.
imagine this, right? You trying to hit a lick on a neighborhood. He says house. You're like, fuck yeah, I'm running this house. And you go in there, you like, damn, there's a lot of chains in here. What's up with this baby chain? There's a lot of baby chains up in here. And then you turn around, and it's fucking the baby. And he's like, hey, nigga! And then shoots you in the fucking leg. Ah, dude, you have to have the worst luck in the world to have all those houses on the street
Did y'all see
and walk into the baby's house. Imagine walking to fucking the baby's. I'd be, oh man, the baby? I can't believe he stayed there that long. As soon as I saw all those baby chains, I would have left.
Okay.
Did y'all hear the
Recording.
yes.
Yeah,
Yo, he was
just. Go ahead.
No, go.
No, I was just saying, like, as somebody who works in like dispatch, like
Yeah.
all the questions, like just hearing that shit, like he was definitely justified. Like if I got a call like that at work,
Yeah.
and somebody was like, "Yeah, I neutralized them till y'all get here," and I was like, "Man, you know what? Okay."
What's extra funny is how calm the baby was. And
Why would he not be calm?
But this is the thing that makes it even funnier. But also, you can hear the nigga screaming in the background. The nigga that was shot, he was in the background like, ah, yo, definitely, that fucking sound is gonna be on that nigga's next album. Yo, that whole call is going on that nigga's album. Watch, and it's probably gonna be a song titled "Don't Play with Me."
yeah, I mean, he definitely was justified in that. So I mean, I really don't have much to say. I feel like, you know, whenever we talk about him, it's always like some crazy shit. But yeah, he was definitely justified. I don't see a problem with it.
Yo,
I have a question.
Yeah, go.
I have a question. We were talking. Y'all mentioned Benzino earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Who's Benzino? I've been seeing him because like
Benzino, he have you ever watched like Love and Hip Hop or anything like that?
a few times, yeah.
So Love and Hip Hop, he used to be. I don't think he is anymore. But he used to be on like Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. But way back when he used to be a rapper.
What do you got any hits?
He's Coi Leray's dad.
Yeah, he's also.
He's Coi Leray's deadbeat dad.
And been clowning her.
Deadbeat dad.
You imagine clowning your kid because they
are successful.
Yeah, even if you,
I had nothing to do with you.
Even if you sell 11K albums, right? Niggas ain't selling now. Niggas selling 11K, bro.
Especially like, well, I don't know if she's independent or not, but 11K albums like independently is good.
But also, honestly, too, she just, I mean, also she does get a lot of a lot of unnecessary hate. As an artist, like she get a lot of unnecessary hate. I will go out and say that she does get a lot of unnecessary hate. And
she's signed to Republic.
That like goes. That's like with a lot of artists too. Like people can jump on this bandwagon. Like let's all hate this artist and talk shit about him. Like that happens a lot too. But I think I'm not gonna say I'm spinning all of her records because I mean there's just certain records.
I'm not spinning any, but I do think that
No Parties is fire and that song.
Yeah, no, but you can't. No Parties is fire.
I didn't. Hear it. I can't comment on it because I didn't
hear
it.
No Parties is fire.
I got that. Ooh.
I mean, I just say like. You know, just like the records where it's just like, you know, they talking about certain things. It's like, okay, I can't like bump this record, like, or whatever. But she got some records that I think she a dope artist. And I think that, especially in today's climate, it's really like, as far as like longevity, I think it's important now to be really versatile. And when I say that, meaning like being able to rap and like being able to sing. And she can actually like hold notes. So,
yo, maybe I feel like, it's just what she labels herself as. Maybe she labels herself differently. Maybe. Yo,
what is she
the label she's signed to, Republic Records, got a lot of people. That could also be another thing. They got fucking AFI, Akon, Eminem. Hold on, who else? They got Birdman, which is like all of Cash Money, because that's how that works.
A lot of these niggas
are
trash.
They got Bo Burnham.
This nigga said it.
They got Drake. So like, maybe
and also you said Akon. Okay, sir.
They got Drake, bro. So maybe I wonder if it's also like you got Coi Leray, right? Yeah. But then you got like all these other like art, bro. They got like people like City Morgue. It seems like Republic has a lot of the like all of their spaces covered. They got the biggest artists. They got their medium. They got their medium artists and they got their lower tier artists. Like
yeah.
Every label.
Also, why would?
Yeah, but like the artists that they have are like the best, like in like these categories of like music. Like for instance, like Glass Animals just got nominated for a Grammy.
Oh, what are you? Yo,
Kid Cudi is overrated.
Yes.
Kid Cudi is overrated. I like Kid Cudi's songs. I like it, but why the fuck is he the producer of Kodak cameras? What does he know about Kodak cameras?
Oh my gosh.
But for real though.
What the fuck does he know about cameras? I like some of the Cudi songs.
the thing about Kid Cudi is he does produce some really good songs. But if you go back and you like listen to those actual albums, kind of cheeks.
Yo,
like the albums as a whole, kind of cheeks. He has a lot of great moments. He has a lot of great features. But like, I feel like his career was better with Kanye.
Kid Cudi reminds me of a long-term artist in their late years because they're still putting out albums, but those albums aren't necessarily heat, but they got one or two bangers on it. That's how I feel about most of Kid Cudi's albums.
And I also feel like he's kind of like
gimmicky.
Well, no,
that's not what I was going to say. Like the thing he does, like I love Kid Cudi's humming. Kid Cudi is like, damn, who's that? Fuck, Warren G. No, not Warren G. Who's the guy who says Warren G? No, Nate Dogg.
Nate Dogg. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Nate Dogg. Fucking Kid Cudi reminds me of Nate Dogg. And Kanye saw that. Kid Cudi is just some good ass seasoning. Kid Cudi is the Tony Chachere's of the hip hop game. But I'll listen to his albums, but that's only because I'm trying to find the 3 songs that are going to be heat on it.
Niggas listen to Kid Cudi to hear him get on auto-tune and say,
I mean, niggas getting break to humming.
Also,
Yo,
feel
we
like
just want to hear that nigga hum and auto tune.
Imagine pulling up to Kid Cudi in the studio. He dropped a verse. He said, "Hey, I just want to hear you moan."
Okay. Anyways, I also feel like y'all said, like he's already like kind of established. He's in his later years, but he also like kind of does other stuff too. Like I know he acts and everything like that. So,
but he can't act. I saw this TV show with Kid Cudi in.
He's okay. I mean,
And bro,
everybody isn't gonna be Oscar award winning.
everybody's not gonna be Oscar award winning, but you can be less awkward and weird and better at acting on camera. Sometimes you just gotta take that semester of acting class. Because you gotta figure out what to do with your hands. Part of acting is that you don't know what to do.
It's the doing,
With
as
your
Larry would
hands.
say.
I gotta
pee again.
to like segue into. I mean, speaking of Kanye and all of this, how do y'all feel about The Weeknd replacing Kanye?
I'm gonna be honest. When it comes to festivals and stuff like that, I kind of don't care. It could have been anybody headlining Coachella. It could have been anybody headlining Coachella. I mean, that's not really my thing. But I mean, I do think though it's interesting that he was demanding like the same amount of pay as Kanye. I don't have anything against The Weeknd. I think he's a dope artist, but I do think like
He's been putting out mid lately.
that, and it's just, how do I say this?
Kanye's been way more like you can't like because of what you did in the past. I feel like Weeknd might be suffering for. I had mad moments in the industry history to where I should be able to get paid the same amount as Kanye, but Kanye has had. Like Kanye name has not only been in headlines, but his music has been like out there, and he's been a lot more consistent with putting out quality music. Mm-hmm. Like even look at like his shows that he put together for Donda One. Yeah. Like you can't, like Kanye built up like for him to be able to like request a certain amount of money. But also Kanye is a whole ass billionaire to where he doesn't even need these festivals. He can make his own shit. So like if he requests a certain amount of money, The Weeknd can't come behind him and be like, "Oh, I want this amount."
Yes, he can. Yes, he can. Fuck okay. Yeah.
Tell me why.
Bro.
Tell me why.
Kanye's a big ass artist.
Yeah.
I love Kanye. I'm the #1 Kanye dick rider. Look that shit up on Pornhub. Okay. Steven Dotson riding Kanye's dick. It's there.
It is.
And
I fact check
for sure.
Pause.
And yo, The Weeknd makes amazing music. He's been out here as long as Drake.
Don FM was mid.
Don FM is not mid. It's not the best of his albums, but it's a good piece of work. As a whole, Don FM is a good album, and I'm spinning that shit still.
It's okay.
It's okay, cool. It's okay.
I mean, it's not bad. I wouldn't say it's bad, but it's okay.
But I think The Weeknd has 110% the right to say, I want as much as Kanye. Yep. The Weeknd's a big ass fuck. The Weeknd is a top tier artist, bro.
Let me tell you.
Bro, that's like having Drake at your concert.
And they're tiers for a reason.
Yo, can I say why? Just a quick reference why I don't think he should get paid the same amount as Kanye. That nigga got outsold by Gunna.
I'm on hush mouth.
Yo,
I'm on hush mouth.
Yo, Gunna shut down The Weeknd. Yo, if you getting outsold by Gunna and I'm Kanye, or Kanye requested us, if I'm Coachella, Kanye's requested this, and I'm like, okay, nigga, this is Kanye. You know what I'm saying? This Kanye. And then Weeknd comes behind, who drops his mid album that gets outsold by Gunna. I'm like, if I'm Coachella, fuck no, you not getting Kanye numbers, nigga. You just, if anything, I'm paying Gunna that amount to headline. Nigga, you just got outsold by Gunna. Fuck no. Maybe if Gunna requested, I'd be like, oh, okay, that's Gunna. Like, Gunna outsold The Weeknd. But hell no, Weeknd.
I feel like maybe I'm in the minority here, and I really don't want to seem like a Weeknd hater because I really do like The Weeknd. I do think
I think I might
Trilogy
be the
was fire.
I think
Trilogy was
But
fire.
he got. That's what I'm saying. He doesn't have to perform every song off Down FM. Y'all playing, y'all acting like Weeknd ain't got a shit ton of hits. Y'all acting like the people who don't go to Coachella want to hear The Weeknd.
After Hours was better.
After Hours.
With that being said, a bunch of people dropped out of Coachella once they heard Kanye wasn't playing. So though you can say like The Weeknd doesn't like they can't give The Weeknd as much as they were offering Kanye. That's cap. That just means I should have offered Kanye more and gotten The Weeknd for that price.
But you can't do certain things and not take consequences. I agree with that. So, but I will say I'm still a Will Smith fan. He's pretty much been like doing this for 30 plus years. He's been a class act his whole career, and he had a lapse in judgment. So, I'm still rocking with him. He gonna take his lumps, and I'm gonna take it with him.
He's gonna put out a set. He's gonna put out a set, bro. Don FM, that rollout for Don FM, that shit he's doing now for Don FM, bro.
Not fucking with how Kanye's rollout was. I feel like the last couple rollouts Weeknd has put out was good. It was good marketing and all of that. But we cannot compare his rollout to Kanye's. Kanye's had he built whole ass sets and everything and had a whole show, a whole production team. This nigga was getting lifted into the sky. I'm not comparing The Weeknd's rollout to Kanye's. Kanye dropped his shit on a stem player. It's not the same, bro.
That's why I say I feel like I'm in the minority.
And I definitely think that just one last point. I think that Weeknd, if we have tiers, I definitely think The Weeknd is A tier. But I think that a tier above that would be considered S tier. And that's where I would put, like, at the moment, the Drakes, of course, established already, the Kanyes and shit. Because I just can't put you in S tier if you're getting outsold by Gunna. Like, that's where I'm coming from. And, like, I think that...
Would you pay Tyler more?
Huh?
Would you pay Tyler more?
More than who?
The Weeknd.
Fuck yeah! Okay. On my mama, I'm paying Tyler more than The Weeknd.
I agree.
I got... Yo, if I got a concert, if I'm throwing a show and I got Tyler booked and The Weeknd booked, nigga, The Weeknd is opening up for Tyler. That's how I got The Weeknd. The Weeknd went from like R&B to solely going into the pop realm, right? And I feel like in the pop realm, I don't care what your name is, it is a big fight. Like Drake has to fight. Like Drake has really, really fought for like that pop. In that pop realm to be able to stay at the top. Like he really, really had to put out big records. The Weeknd is not putting out consistent enough big pop records. It's other niggas putting out bigger pop records than The Weeknd.
Yo, also, I just looked this shit up, and Coachella didn't want to pay Kanye West the $8 million is what it is. Hold on, wait. Ugh, I think I might have been better.
Why are you looking for that? I just want to say this. I feel like I like The Weeknd. I do think he makes good music. When I say I'm in the minority, I only say that because I feel the same way about this that I felt when I heard that The Weeknd was doing the Super Bowl a couple years ago. I just didn't think, I didn't think that I just didn't think he was big enough for that yet. Because I feel like The Weeknd, like you said, when you're in pop is like everybody. You know, for the sake of saying it. It's for everybody, you know. A hip-hop artist can be really super popular and they're still not pop. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like The Weeknd has done a good job of, you know, breaking into that pop world. Because, you know, he was R&B at first, sort of. He's did a good job of breaking into that pop world. And he's held his own. But I still don't even look at him like... He's a star. He's a superstar. I would say he's a superstar. Yeah. But do we think that The Weeknd is going to be around 10, 15 years from now?
Yo, that nigga's not
bro.
Yo, that nigga's not even bigger than Justin Bieber. And Justin Bieber don't even put out as many records. Years. Like, he's not even consistent with his music.
Like I said, I can't tell the future. I don't know what's to come for his career. His next album could be one of the biggest albums in music history.
What's that last Justin Bieber?
The Weeknd, I'm saying, because I'm saying I can't tell the future. I don't know what his next album's gonna do, but I'm just saying I just don't see him that way. And I mean that's why I didn't want to sound like a hater. I like The Weeknd, but I just don't see him. You know, when we look back, saying some of the biggest musical artists, I don't think The Weeknd's gonna be in that conversation.
As long as Drake is still putting out records, The Weeknd definitely will never be put in that conversation. For me, as long as Drake is putting out records, now. If Weeknd makes music past Drake retiring, then I think that he might. But then
the music, the music has to be good. You know,
exactly. And I don't think that The Weeknd has just had them records lately. Like he ain't hanging.
If we look back at Weeknd songs, I mean, obviously the songs off his last album were kind of super duper big. Blinding Lights. What's the other one?
Off of which album?
After Hours.
After Hours? Oh yeah, After Hours.
That's what I'm saying. So that album, I feel like that album, it put him on that tier that we're talking about.
Heartless, Blinding Lights, After Hours, Save Your Tears. Like he had a lot of.
He has big. I mean, even going back further than that, Earned It was huge.
Yeah, After Hours.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like he has.
My favorite record on there is Snow Child.
After
I thought
Hours,
Snow Child was fire.
Sold.
And then Starboy. So he like
275 pure.
I'm not gonna lie, Starboy was definitely mid to me.
Yeah, bro.
The only song I liked off of Starboy was mostly the one where he had the Kendrick feature. And to me, Kendrick saved that. Starboy was not it to me. Like, I think that After Hours was probably his best body of work after the trilogy. Off of Starboy?
So
I think it's called Sidewalks.
Yeah. I just looked it up, and After Hours sold 444K first week, and Dawn FM sold 274 first week.
And I also want to put out. I also want to say that After Hours dropped during the COVID era where everybody had to stay in. So it was
it was definitely right after COVID.
But no, it dropped in 2020. Like COVID basically took up that whole year. So I count that whole year as the COVID era, and he dropped that to where people had to be like on quarantine. It was like the first break. It was like the initial breakout, so everybody had to be on quarantine. So it's like, what else you gonna do? Spin music. So it's like he sold a lot, but I feel like out of Drake, Weeknd, and Justin Bieber, The Weeknd is the Westbrook.
Sold 150 first week.
And what about for Dawn FM? Dawn FM
you just said it too something.
Yeah.
First week?
Yeah. I feel like
was it
Dawn FM?
Was it the weeks after?
I'm not sure.
The Weeknd's
yet.
Because
the
Weeknd sales might have fell off, and Ghana's was still.
I think that's what it is. Yeah. I honestly think you're saying like Gunna sold more that first week, but people are still gonna listen to Dawn FM. They're gonna stop listening to Gunna's whole album. People are listening to every song on Dawn FM. Everybody's just listening to like 4 songs off of Gunna's album.
I will semi-agree with that. I definitely think that
but the Weeknd. But sitting here and saying that you'd pay Gunna more than The Weeknd,
yes,
is straight up disrespectful.
I don't think it is.
Bro, The Weeknd, you gotta think about it. There's more factors than like just songs, bro. You gotta think about longevity. He has more hits. He has more classic full albums.
He has more fans.
And if I would rather sit at Coachella and watch The Weeknd perform all of Dawn FM in the way he would do as if he was on tour than watch Gunna sit on stage and sing a quarter of all his songs Bro, hell no. Bro, you mean to tell me that you would rather watch Gunna stand on stage in one spot than watch The Weeknd put on a show for you?
I understand what he's saying, because you have to like take us out of it. You have to think about the average festival goer.
Yeah.
They're probably gonna listen to The Weeknd more than Gunna. The average festival goer. We're coming because we're coming from a different, like, we love music, but if you're talking about like the average person, the average festival goer, they're gonna listen to a Weeknd set more than Gunna. So I see what he's saying there, but yeah.
I mean, but I was there with him until he said that when he was comparing listening to the Weeknd perform Don FM versus Gunna's catalog. That's why I called Cap.
No, I didn't say catalog. I'm saying I'd rather watch the Weeknd perform Don FM than DS4.
Oh, if you could just compare it in one project, then yeah, I think that the Weeknd, as far as performance, got him. But I thought you were saying like Don FM versus Gunna's catalog, because I was about to go down his hits and be like, yo, Gunna's about to get the crowd way more lit. But I mean, hey, but honestly, the fact.
If I'm tripping acid at Coachella, I'm trying to hear the Weeknd.
Honestly, how does any of this affect Drake's legacy?
How does this affect LeBron's legacy?
Oh my God. Speaking of playoffs, though, I'm glad you brought that up. Not that, but I am rooting for the Memphis Grizzlies. They're my new team.
I'm not mad at that. Honestly.
I don't have a team in it, and honestly, they're fun to watch. So I just.
Yo, I got to go for. I'm looking at. Is Charlotte in it?
They lost the play-in. So.
Damn. I'm looking at the Heat.
I wish they would have, because I would have rooted for LaMelo and all of them and Terry Rozier. I fuck with the Hornets. I think the Hornets actually. The Hornets are fun to watch.
They're just a young team.
Yeah, they're a young team and they're fun to watch.
I want to see. I like Jimmy Butler, and I like CP3.
You want to see the Heat?
I made a bracket, and I definitely picked Bucks and Suns.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it might possibly be a rematch between Phoenix and the Bucks. If not Phoenix, then it's gonna be. I'm gonna honestly just go out and say I think it's either gonna be. I think the Bucks is coming out the East again.
I wouldn't mind seeing Steph.
I was about to say I think it's either gonna be Warriors Bucks or Suns Bucks.
I'd watch Warriors. I think the
Warriors are gonna make it to the Western Conference Finals, but I don't see them going to the finals.
I would see
Suns beating them.
I mean. Honestly, I can see it, but I mean,
like if it's Suns, Golden State, Western Conference Finals, who you got?
I'm gonna take the Suns. I wouldn't be surprised if Golden State won, but I'm gonna take the Suns.
I would want to see the Bucks there purely because, like I was saying earlier, I just love when like people are happy, and Giannis. That nigga just seems happy to be there. He's like the Anderson .Paak of NBA. Y'all see Anderson .Paak at the Super Bowl? Yeah. He's just smiling. It's just like, damn, this dude is just like happy to be there.
He loves the game.
And that's how I feel about Steph. I feel like that's why like I'm a big LeBron fan, but I feel like Steph is having fun playing basketball. When I see Steph play, he's just like, hey. If I make this, like, someone will be like, I saw this one play, and it was like, this dude put up the step, and he was like, I'm going to shoot it from back here. And he was like, I'll give you one if you give me one. And then, like, just kept doing it. And it was like, damn, Steph Curry just likes playing basketball. And that's how I feel about Giannis. Giannis is just happy to be here. And I just love people who just love their job.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I know we kind of pushing it. Do we want to pick a good topic to kind of...
I just want to go out and say that I got a homeboy who's, for some reason, because he moved to Dallas, that he's a Mavericks fan.
Why you say for some reason? No.
He's a Mavericks fan, and I just want to go out and say that the Mavericks franchise is certified cheeks.
The entire franchise?
First of all, I don't care that they have Luka Luka and Dirk are individual good players, but them niggas was founded in 1981 ring. That's all I'm saying. Now you can say the same about Cavs, but honestly, the Cavs legacy, LeBron. But
and possibly Bronny.
Dallas Mavericks. I
doubt that.
I fuck with.
You don't think they'd get Bronny?
I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that I personally don't think Bronny's all that.
I'll go buy a Bronny Cavs jersey right now. Now.
I don't think that. I feel like he's getting a lot of attention. Not even so much because he can play. I would never say that, but I feel like it's a lot of eyes on him because of who his dad is, and not necessarily his ability to play the game. So I don't know where he's gonna go, but I don't know. Bryce probably gonna be better. I'm just gonna say.
Yo, would it be weird if I got a Bronny jersey right now?
Where you gonna get it?
Whatever his high school jersey.
Yo.
All right, I got some shit. Before we wrap this up, I got some shit I want to say.
Yo.
All right, I'm a grown ass man, bro, and I just want to be the one to say that it should be me, not Adonis.
What?
I should be Drake's kid, not a
Listen,
fuck
we'll catch
Adonis.
y'all.
Adonis not shit. It should be me.
For real, did y'all want to talk about something before we get
Honestly, while we were still on the topic of sports, I think we should
Cut that out, Marshall.
Yeah, Marshall, cut that.
I don't want people to know that I want to be a.
No, I don't want to say it. I mean, we don't have.
Cam,
I'll say it off mic, but I got something to add.
I think while we're still on sports, we should segue into Cam Newton's statement about women.
Do we have enough time?
Yes.
We're over an hour. All right. Okay, so do y'all have the video? I saved the video. If I played something off my phone, would it sound okay? Or?
I don't know. I just work here.
They don't have to hear it. They can look it up themselves.
Just go look it up. Yeah, they can look it
But have y'all heard the what he said? No.
Yeah, I heard it.
Here, put it on the mic and I'll see what it sounds like.
I saved it on my thing. And this is not gonna turn into a heated debate because honestly, I don't even have a dog in this fight. I'm not.
I already have notes on this actually.
What they deem is a boss chick. Now, a woman for me is handling your own, but knowing how to cater to a man's needs, right? And I think a lot of times when you get that aesthetic of like I'm about, like I'm a this, I'm a that. No, baby, like, but you can't cook. Okay, you don't know when to be quiet. You don't know how to allow a man to lead. There you go.
Okay.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about it. I'm gonna let y'all go first. I don't have much to say. I just have a.
I
just have like an opinion.
I wanna get my shit off last. Honestly, I wanna get my shit off last.
I'll
Y'all
pop
go
us
first.
off.
Yeah.
Strong women only. If
You already starting off like, what does that even mean?
if you are
Strong
not
women.
Ruth Bader, if you are not Hillary Clinton,
Betty White.
if you are not Margaret Thatcher,
Betty White.
if you are not Viola Davis,
If you're not a white woman, is what
He said Viola Davis.
if you are
he added that in there for flavor. The way people throw Zendaya in there whenever that's how he threw Viola Davis in there.
Yeah,
But
stop
go ahead,
playing.
go off.
Viola Davis way darker than Zendaya. You can't compare them.
I'm just talking about, you said 10 white women and 1 black woman. But go ahead, bro, I'm playing.
Yo, I didn't mean to fresh and fit you.
Fuck them. Go ahead.
Go.
You know I like my black queens out there. But Taylor, you defended them, but you a white queen. Never mind. But yo.
They know what I look like. Like, why are you playing with me, bro?
Yo, I like a woman with power, dog. Like 10 out of 10, if you can cook, that's super dope. But I can cook. If you can run a country, I'm bricked. If you know how to like put your shit down and get your shit off, like I have no problem. Like I ain't like you can be a powerful woman and I ain't gonna feel like insecure or anything. Yeah, bro, get your shit off, dog. Like if you gonna let your nuts hang, bro. I'm with it. Like if you can cook, that's super dope too.
Okay. So I don't really did you want to go or you said you want to go last?
Yeah, I mean, you can get your shit off first.
I don't really have too much to say except this. I feel like as an outsider looking in, because this is honestly where I have fun with these types of conversations, because I don't have to deal with this type of stuff because I don't date men. I don't deal with men in that way. I would say as somebody on the outside looking in, and when it comes to these type of conversations, I feel like sometimes y'all, and when I say y'all, I'm not talking about y'all individual, I mean like just like straight people in general.
Right.
I feel like y'all make issues where there don't have to be any, and maybe that's like a gender role thing. I don't know, but I do feel like y'all be making issues where there don't have to be any, because I would say this: what he said initially about, you know, the type, because I mean, I'm assuming that this is the type of woman that he wants, is he wants to be the leader in that relationship. I don't even think anything's wrong with that, but I would say for every woman that wants to be like a boss bitch and have her own money and she can do it herself, there's another woman out there that still believes in traditional roles and wants a man to lead her and stuff like that. So go date that woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's stopping you from dating that girl who wants that too. I feel like instead of trying to, you know, make it seem like this woman over here, that's not your type of woman, that's cool. That's totally fine. Go date the other woman that you want. There's no need to have a conversation.
Hey, bro, all I'm saying is
That's
I
all
feel
I'm
like
saying.
niggas just be like mad insecure. Yo, shawty,
Well, I
come
don't
over
think-
here. Like, come over here. Like, you can be, yo, you can come over here. Yo, you can say what's up. You know, you can leave.
But I don't think he's insecure. I just feel like, you know, like I said, you can go find a woman that you said that's the type of woman you want. There are women out there who still want that.
Right.
Go date her.
I don't know. You can do you.
And I don't even know why this is necessarily a conversation, because Cam Newton's married, but I feel like that's something else that we can talk about.
I feel like you can do you regardless at the end of the day. Like, I like a woman who's in charge, just want, but I ain't gonna let her run over me. I'm not gonna let anyone run over me. Mm-hmm. But like, shit, shawty, if you try and get in the bed, we cuddling, and you trying to be big spoon, bet. If we in the bed, we about to get down, and you trying to look on my nipples, bet. You know, it's like, what's up? You know?
Wow. All right. So, yo, just stemming from earlier when you was like shouting out people, I just want to say, fuck Hillary Clinton. I don't fuck with her. I just got to get that out the way.
That's crazy.
I just got to get that.
She's definitely the baddest
That bitch
out there.
That bitch eat kids. All right, next.
I'm not
So do
grinning
a lot of
too.
these other niggas.
All right,
Yeah,
but
go ahead.
specifically, I'm pointing out her. All right, so fuck Hillary Clinton. I just want to say that again. But I would say like my, just to piggyback off of what Taylor was saying, I feel like you could say that same, like use that same argument with women. It's like women are always like, oh, this type of dude, blah blah blah. It's like, yo, it's like just go date that. But also, I feel like where Cam Newton was coming from, it's like the black community say a lot of things, but it like when it comes down to it, it's like sometimes they like what they say don't match like the thinking or whatever. And when I say that, it's like what Cam Newton was describing was like a black king. Like women, like actual women in Africa, like them women do not be talking back to their husbands. They do play the traditional role. They cook, they clean, they like they take care of the babies, change them. But I'm not saying right or wrong. I'm just saying like, you know, black community, we always like, I'm a king, I'm a queen or whatever. So it's like when you actually bring up things that make you a queen or make you a king, it's like we revert back to these like where it's like, oh, like that's not how modern women like are or whatever. It's just like, yo, like if I'm preaching like, yo, I'm a king, then yeah, that's what I expect. If I'm a king and everybody's saying, oh, I'm a black king, this and that, it's like, yeah, well, shit, I want a woman who's gonna be traditional. And then I don't think I don't think that that's a problem. But also, it's like what you were saying. It's like, yeah, like I don't think it's a problem for men or women to express the type of relationship that they want or whatever. I just don't think that people should get offended by somebody else's type. Like what? Like if a woman was describing like, oh, I think like I want a nigga who's a scammer or I want a dude that's got a whole bunch of money. Like when I hear that, I don't be getting offended or whatever. I like where I'm at. I like having the regular job and shit like that. Like, of course, all of that would be cool, but I don't want to risk jail. I'm not risking jail to like impress nobody or no shit. So it's like I'm okay with where I am in life. So I don't get mad at women having their types. Like even if a woman's like, oh, she wanted like a 6-foot dude or whatever. Like
right.
that's like okay, like that's what you want. I'm not mad at that or whatever. But it's like I'm gonna have my type too, so I expect like that kind of same response where it's like, okay, if I got my type or what I want in a relationship, I don't want nobody really like, you know what I'm saying?
Bro,
saying a bunch of shit about
I hear what you're saying, and like I agree with some of the things you're saying, but like at the end of the day, I feel like that shit's like not only outdated, but
it's not
yo, maybe in like those countries, but in like
Africa.
Yeah, but
where black people are like preaching,
Yeah,
where it's
bro,
like,
but
yo,
like,
the motherland. But
my
that's
guy,
the source.
hold on, bro. My guy. It's more than that. Think about other countries. Think about countries other than Africa. Hold on, bro. Think about countries other than Africa.
So like South America and Mexico,
no.
where they also have like these same.
Bro, I'm talking,
relationships.
my nigga. This is gonna hurt to say, but I'm talking about Europe. Like niggas who like people who are like they dominated this world like for a very long time, and you know
look at
China.
China.
Hold on, and you know what the thing about about them is that they had a king, but a queen was really running the shit. The queen has always truly ran the shit, bro.
For Europe. This is America.
But my nigga, Europe has dominated us. Europe dominated the world before everybody. That means that, bro, women, like, I ain't even trying to dick ride, but like, women like run this shit.
Yo, if I use your same logic, women don't, men do. If I'm using your same logic, I'm gonna say, I wish a bitch would talk back to her husband in China. Watch what they do. Yo, if you want to just talk about like that, man, I can use that same argument for China and use it for Jinping and how he's doing everything. Or I can use that same argument for Vladimir Putin and how they run shit. Like, Europe is not at the top of the totem pole when it comes to running the world. The three powerhouses of the world is America, China, and Russia. And all of those people have been predominantly male. So, like, going based off of the queen...
Those are, like, some fucked up ass places, dog.
So is Europe.
Bro, but I'm still saying, like,
it's America, if we really...
I mean, honestly, but it's not even, like, pinpoint anybody. You can say that about any place. You can say any place is good or any place is bad.
Bro, I really and truly feel, and I ain't a simp dude or anything, but, like... I really and truly feel women would run the world, like, a little bit better. Because, like, bro, niggas stupid. And, like...
But I feel like ignorance can be black, white. Ignorance can be any color, any gender, any sexuality. Ignorance doesn't have, like...
Fair, Margaret.
It doesn't have a bias.
Fuck up real big?
Ignorance doesn't have a bias. Ignorance can take place as any form, shape, size, color, does not matter. Like, any group of people can have ignorant people in it. A lot of police officers could be good. Then you got those bad eggs. A lot of black people could be good. You got the bad eggs. A lot of white people good. Got the bad eggs. A lot of LGBT community people good. Got the bad eggs. Like, politicians, good people, right. Got the bad eggs. You could say that about any group of people. Any group of people is going to have some good people, and they're going to have bad eggs. Like, nobody's, like, exempt from that.
I guess what I'm saying is, like, I don't think women should be put to the side like that. I think that, like, there needs to be more, like, women, because they, like, kind of hone you in.
But I'm not saying what you're saying.
But I mean, like, in, like, politics and shit, I'm saying, like, if you have a woman up there, bro, you can go out there and, like, do some wild shit, right? But before you do that, if you talk to a woman, bro, they'll, like, hone you in. I really and truly feel like every good man, you forget man or what fucking leader, needs a woman number two. Cause, bro, they really hone you in. Like my sister, especially black women, bro, like, I wouldn't want to have HR, like human resources, that's, like, not a black woman. Because, like, I really and truly feel like they hone you the fuck in and not make you wild as hard. They kind of, like, make you rethink that shit.
I see where you're coming from. I would just say that I definitely see where you're coming from, but it's just like that's your, I guess, perspective, and Cam Newton.
Your perspective?
But I'm saying that's your perspective, and Cam Newton has his. The point I'm trying to make is I don't feel like neither point is right or wrong. Mm-hmm. That's what you believe. Also, Cam Newton would be considered the top 1%. Yo, if I'm a millionaire, fuck no, nobody better talk back to me. But that's millionaire me. But, like, I feel like the more like I feel like the average guy would think more of what Steven is saying. Would be more on page of what Steven is saying.
I don't even.
But I feel like if you're in a top 1% man, you're definitely gonna have a different perspective on life. But also, I feel like aside from that, like a lot of what he's saying stems from the roots of where black people come. That's like that type of mindset where it's like you got these traditional roles. That's how a lot of it is in Africa. So I'm not saying that either one is good or bad, right or wrong. I just think that everybody got their own take of what a relationship should be, and I think that everybody should keep to that. Like, keep whatever you think a relationship should be, like keep to that, and you adjust or whatever, and find somebody who also feels and thinks that way.
Cam Newton also isn't married to the mother of his 4 children.
I thought he was, but anyways, I just feel like I don't even necessarily think it has much to do with money, because I mean it may, but I mean I agree with the whole everybody. Yeah, everybody should just, like, I'm a big advocate for doing what the fuck you want to do, and that's why I said, you know, I feel like what he wants is not a bad thing. I don't think there's anything wrong with the type of woman that he likes. But like I said, for every woman who, you know, isn't what he likes, there's a woman that is. So just go date that woman. That's why I said I feel like, you know, as an outsider, these problems are created, and it just doesn't have to be if everybody just dates who the fuck they want to date. Yeah. You know, it doesn't even have to be a conversation necessarily. Like, yeah, I feel like, I mean, I'm on Twitter and stuff like that. It's a conversation every other week about the same shit. Just do what you want to do. Nobody fucking cares, I promise.
Taylor, you wanna?
Oh yeah. I forgot. Yeah, thanks everybody for listening this week.
Oh,
got heated.
Nerd ass niggas.
Anyways, it got heated, but
y'all some
it's
bands.
all good. It's all good. But yeah, thanks everybody for listening. You can now catch us on Spotify. We're on Anchor. We're still on SoundCloud. We're on YouTube. Hopefully we'll be some videos soon. So everybody just stay. Yeah, like, subscribe, listen, or don't.